If you watch Teen Mom OG on MTV, we've got a welcome in studio with us this morning. Tyler has just walked into the studio. He has just made it through traffic. He has come. Is this your dream come true? Be honest with me.
It's like legit my dream come true.
I'm very disappointed already, you.
Why, Tyler? Tyler, you've met a lot of big time people. We're radios.
Big time people.
Who have you met? Who have you met because of the show?
We go to the VMAs. You meet everybody.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't even tell you who the most famous person I met, but I don't really get I don't keep up to date with people. So I'm like, hey,
really?
They're like, hey, I love you, and I'm like,
who are you?
Yeah, I'm like, oh,
really?
Hey, what's up? I don't. Hey, how you doing?
So you've had celebrities walk up to you and talk to you about your relationship with Catelynn, about your kids.
They know everything about me, and I don't know anything about.
And you don't watch movies, huh? You don't go to movies or TV, or you watch anything on TV?
I mean, no, not really, man. I really do not watch TV.
So this is where you and I are going to be very similar to this one. I have only watched clips of the show because of the dirties and stuff. So I feel bad. Don't be mad at me about this, because if I ask you a question that seems so stupid, like, for instance, I'm listening to these clips just a second ago. Like, here, let me play this clip. I'm listening to these clips that Slim put into the audio. Did you meet Slim and everybody here?
No, man. How you
That's
doing,
Slim?
man?
All right. So here, this is a clip they put in.
What are some issues that you think that you want us to work on?
I guess just communication, I guess. That's what...
So this is Catelynn talking to you about your issues. When was this from? Was this from...
this was...
A while ago?
I would say accountable to
probably 5 months ago.
Keeping each other accountable. Okay. You know, if we make a plan or want to do something, then make them accountable for it. Don't let them slip back into stupid stuff. Like, hey, listen, we said we were going to do this. We need to do this. Like, follow through and sticking to plans and caring enough to stick to the plan, I guess.
You seem frustrated.
So I'm done with the talk, and I want more of the walk.
Wow, I like that. I like that. Stand up for yourself.
I might steal that. I like that.
So the latest on this show, okay, you and Catelynn have been together since you guys were teenagers.
Yeah,
right?
14.
14 years old.
13 years, yeah.
Had your first baby at?
16.
Which first baby is?
Carly.
Carly, okay.
Yeah, we placed her for adoption when we were 16, and then,
Okay.
That's when the whole show started.
Mm-hmm.
So Carly placed up for adoption. Have you ever had a chance to see Carly again after that?
It's all open. So we get to talk to her, face-to-face visits, that kind of thing.
Is it weird that you guys still, because sometimes when you do adoptions, they don't ever want you to see the kid ever again.
It's kind of weird. I feel like it's really shifted. Like, it used to be kind of no one talked about it, no one hush-hush, no one spoke about it, but now it's more open. So I feel like it's kind of like transitioned.
I feel like you guys did that. You guys had a lot to do with that. I'm serious, because you were so open about your choice and why you made that choice. And how old is Carly now?
She's 9.
She's 9?
I know, isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh.
But adding the element of TV, how did that play into the parents, and were they reluctant to open up your world to your child? Because that's adding an element too, where you're bringing cameras into a child's life.
Kate's mom was so pissed. She was like, we're not doing this, and it took a minute to actually get everyone on board with it. But it's kind of a vulnerable thing to do, and it's been 10 years, so we've covered some crazy stuff. It's not one of those reality shows like Rose's Bachelor. This is like parenting. This is like real life stuff. So
it's actually real.
I never
knew. You believe it?
Real.
How they did an open casting, right, for the original Teen Moms, and that's how you guys heard about this?
No,
is that how?
No. This is actually, we heard from our adoption counselor. We were already going through the adoption process. She's like, hey, there's this form that Viacom sent out. You want to fill it out?
That seems like unethical.
I did it as a joke.
Is that unethical that an adoption counselor it was pimping a TV show? Isn't that what they're doing?
Yeah.
Hey, man, listen, she just got this email. She sent it to me. I did it as a joke. I didn't think anything of it.
And they chose.
I don't know that, because maybe they were in the same mindset of perhaps we need to shed some light on this option for teenagers who become pregnant.
Well, originally 16 and pregnant, they already had someone casted. They actually dropped that girl to put the adoption story in there because everyone was parenting. No one was doing adoption.
All right, so
that's big.
I want to catch people because the true fans are going crazy on this thing. So Tyler's in with us right now. Catelynn and you, the latest that we know of is that you guys have decided to separate. Is that right?
Well, we don't really call it a
what do you call it?
We're calling it a 30-day self-reflection. Where we still have dinner nights, movie nights. We're not. 8 minutes down the road. She's at this house. I'm at the other house.
So what's the whole reasoning of why you guys decided to do that?
Well, I think honestly, she's been gone in and out of rehabs a couple of times with her mental health stuff and postpartum and stuff. So, I just felt like I needed some time to just kind of like, it's a lot to do.
Do you know how many people are MFing you because you? They feel like you're turning your back on her?
Hell yeah, I know it. I see it all the time.
And what do you think? Do you feel?
I mean, honestly, they're not walking in my shoes. They don't know. And honestly, they don't know what's best for me. I know what's best for me.
Is she happy with the situation of what you guys have decided to do? Because she's pregnant. I mean, she's due in a few months.
She was reluctant at first, but she actually said that this whole process has been really good for her too. Because we're still doing the couples counseling on top of it, so it's like a whole process. It's a plan.
And then Novely, who does she spend?
Well, right on the road so she doesn't really. I mean, we just
she just goes back and forth.
Whatever she wants to do, we said, listen, I want to make it as less,
Does she understand? So. Like, did you guys explain to her?
I don't really think she doesn't ask no questions. She ain't really.
She doesn't realize that it's different.
Is she 3 or 4? How old is she?
She's gonna be 4 in January.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw, so here's the thing that's interesting. You tweeted that you're going to be on a show, and everybody went crazy. People were going nuts about that. So thank you, by the way, for the extra followers that we probably got off of you. But also, people were saying, you got Mojo, you got to ask him, is he or Catelynn, are they cheating on each other? Are they having sex with other people? Are they dating? Are you dating other people while you're doing this?
Listen, everyone wishes that's what was going on, but it ain't happening.
He's wearing a wedding ring.
We're not, yeah, okay. We didn't even do the separation for anything like that. It ain't like a hall pass.
So what are you doing? So in the other house, when you don't have your baby, are you just home watching sports? Or are you... No. Porn nonstop? What do you got?
I'm running my company, the kids' clothing business, and I'm just kind of focusing a lot on meditation, deep breathing, reading lots of books,
Mojo doesn't know what reading a book is.
Dude, actually,
he's never done it.
If you could help me with that and meditation, I've wanted to do meditation for so long, and everybody told me it would change my life.
It's life-changing, bro.
Do you use the Headspace app, or you just do it by yourself?
I actually do Alpha Stim machine. It's electro stimulation machine, all natural, and I do whole tone therapy, which is 2 speakers that kind of mimic.
Really?
The ring, the ring when you meditate. So yeah.
So is Catelynn being faithful to you during this time off?
Well, yeah, I hope so. Dang.
Okay. Did you tell her?
Did you talk about it or no?
We did. Mm-hmm. We established that it wasn't like it's not like that. Like people say separation, everyone's like, oh my god.
So what are the rules?
There are rules
that you set.
The rules
no
are
hooking up with other people.
No. It's literally just dive into your therapy, do your thing. I'll do my thing.
Okay.
Because I don't watch the show. Have you always been faithful to her?
Always.
You have?
Oh, yeah.
Has she always been faithful to you?
Absolutely, yes.
Well, that doesn't make for a good reality show.
I know.
Yeah.
Here's my question to you with this trial, just we'll call it space apart.
Yeah.
What if you guys realize that you like it this way?
Well, I mean, honestly, if we come back to the drawing board and that's what happens, then I guess we'll cross that bridge when it comes. We both kind of decided when we did this, we were like, listen, we're going to do this, and then we're going to come back to the drawing board after this little, self-reflection time and see where we stand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's going to happen like that.
Tyler from Teen Mom OG is in studio with us this morning. Did you tell Catelynn that you were coming in studio?
I did. What
did she say?
She's very jealous.
Can we call her? Can we call her and say hi to her?
She can come in anytime she wants.
I was like, man,
can you give Rachel her number? Rachel will come in and grab the number. So you can write it down on a piece of paper.
Absolutely.
By the way, I'm mad you didn't bring your mom because I love me some Kim.
Oh, Kim. My God, Mom.
So much.
Kim.
All right, I need to know more about this whole living separately thing because I might propose this to Chelsea today. I might actually say to her, you and I for 30 days live separately around,
Let's do that on the air.
Chelsea would like it way too much.
I know.
Chelsea would like it way too much. It would not go over well. Listen, though, we got some listeners that want to talk to you real quick. Georgia, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, you're on with Tyler.
How you doing, Georgia?
Oh, my God.
George, did you have anything that you wanted to ask him or say to him? Or?
Yes. I am a longtime follower of him and Catelynn, all 9 years of the show, plus couples therapy. He deserves his time of reflection of what he needs personally. Him and Catelynn are an amazing couple. They love their kids, and you can really see the love that they have for each other. But as a mom and a wife who also has anxiety and depression, it does take a toll on the spouse. And my husband has done an amazing job, just like Tyler, on dealing with my mental issues.
And it's great to open that up to the world, to people who have never experienced it firsthand, to understand what some moms go through.
Yeah, Tyler, that's the greatest call you can get right there.
Thank you, George. I really appreciate that.
734 just texted in and said, Mojo, since you don't watch the show, Catelynn did cheat on Tyler once.
No, lie. It's a very big misconception.
Why did they say that?
Because she had to move to Florida because she was living in down in Detroit and her parents were addicted to drugs. So she had to go live with her grandma down in Florida for 8 months. So when she did that, we made a promise to each other back when we were like 14. Like, oh, we'll wait for you. You wait for me.
Okay.
It didn't work out that way.
Oh, it didn't work out? Okay. No. Did you also not wait or no?
No.
No? Okay. All right. Desiree, you're on with Tyler from Teen Mom OG.
Hi, Tyler.
Hey.
I wanted to tell you that you have done an amazing job being a single dad. There's not many dads that do that. I mean, I know there's single dads, but you've ran a business, you've worked on the new house and taken care of your daughter, and I just want to say you've done an amazing job.
Oh, thank you. I really appreciate that so much. I'm surprised by all these compliments, to be honest.
What do you think? Let me ask you a question, Desiree. Do you think that they're going to end up back together and happy, or do you think that this, relationship?
I think they'll be back together. I think being with the same person since you're 14 years old, I mean, out of high school and going through the adoption and then the miscarriage and then Nova Lee and then this new pregnancy, it's just a lot.
That's the part that I'm so intrigued by. They're separated from me. Or I'm sorry, they're doing their thing, whatever they call it. And Catelynn's pregnant. Do you know how many people probably think you're an a-hole for doing that?
I even call myself an a-hole for doing it. Listen, because the fact of the matter is that just because she's pregnant, though, it doesn't mean that we still have to do our mental health stuff. You gotta do it. You have to.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll tell you what. If I were to say to Chelsea when she was pregnant with any of my kids, I'm going living somewhere else for 30 days.
Yay!
You guys you make it seem like she doesn't. She would be devastated. I just want you to know that I'm an unbelievable husband, just like you, Tyler. Sally, hi, you're on with Tyler from Teen Mom.
Oh, hi, Tyler.
How you doing, Sally?
Merry Christmas to you guys.
Thank you.
I have been following you guys literally for years. I sobbed like a big baby watching you guys get married on TV. And kudos to you. My mom went through some mental issues and stuff, so I grew up dealing with that. And just, you're such a strong person, and to take care of your family, your father, you know what I mean, all the issues that you've been going through, and still, trying to remain positive and keep a smile on that face and running your business and doing the homes and, dealing with your wife. It's just major props to you. I'm just, my heart goes out to you and your family, and I hope you guys can, both reflect and realize what, the blessings are, and, that you guys were meant for each other. And if you're not, well, then hopefully you guys can, deal with that situation.
And if you're not, do you have a daughter for him or something? Is that what you're calling him about? Do you have somebody for him?
Well, no, she's married now.
Oh, okay. All
Thank you,
right.
Sally. Thank you.
Tyler, what do you guys get paid doing this show? Do you guys get a lot of...
Listen, I get enough because I wouldn't do it for free. You see all the hate online. You see all that. That's wild, man.
Really?
Putting your whole life in, exposing yourself like that.
So
I feel like you do a good job of navigating through that, though.
Oh, man.
I could, if I may, compare you, for example, to Farrah.
Oh, God.
You do a great job of
Anyone
kind of
compared to Farrah
pushing
does
that to the side and going on with your life.
What about for next season? Could I introduce you the idea of having a nanny named Megan who comes in?
Oh my God, Megan! This is Megan, by the way, from Toledo here, but she's just joined our show. I know you've been a longtime listener. About a year and a half ago, and have you heard her on the air before with us?
I think I have. Yeah.
She's the best. She's the biggest Teen Mom fan around.
I'm telling you, man, this thing's like a turn into this franchise. It's just crazy.
And as big a train wreck as Farrah.
No, she's not. I would never, ever.
Filmed a tape and then said that it was leaked, but really, I went to the industry itself. Like I feel like I do have a slightly above Farrah.
That's true. All right.
And your lips look normal.
Yeah, right.
Let me listen to some more emotion here. I want to. This is
I said,
Tyler
it's
getting
okay
emotional.
to admit you weren't ready to be a mom. And she just kept saying, I felt so bad for her. She kept crying. She's like, why am I so up? And look at me, it's affecting you, and it's affecting my mom, and it's affecting... And she's like, I just everybody up.
Oh, that's not good.
I'm like, honey,
who's this that you're talking to?
My mom.
Your mom?
I think. Yeah. I don't watch the show, so I don't even know what.
How it gets edited together?
You don't?
No.
Ever?
Never.
You've never watched one episode?
No.
I never listen to this show. So
where are the cameras at when you're doing this? Like, are there? Can you see them, or are they?
Oh no. They come.
They're crews. Crews are walking
they're
around.
just, surrounding.
Okay, so
what is the, like your the city? Like, what do people think when you're like walking around, your hometown? And
the crazy part
are they just used to it now?
Well, the crazy part about the hometown stuff is they don't even care because they see me, they watch me grow up. So it's like the hometown stuff is where no one bothers me. It's when I go anywhere else. And people are like, "Whoa, what are you doing here?" It's like, well, I'm from Michigan. They're like, "You are?"
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah.
God, I remember when Teen Mom first started, when or 16 and Pregnant or whatever first started.
16 and Pregnant, yeah.
And I remember that people were
Marine City. I know that place.
Right.
People would talk like, "You guys got to get these guys on. You got to do that." And we would play clips and Shannon's dirty reports and all the rest of that stuff. And then there was like all kinds of little controversy that was going on, and we would talk about it. And then we would catch crap from family members of yours and friends and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, it's wild out there.
I'll tell you what, don't ever mess with anybody from Marine City or Mount Clemens or any of those guys are nuts. They're nuts, right?
Dude, we're like little hillbilly Homebokens out there that think we're like from the city. It's
you
weird.
said it. I didn't. I don't want to do that. Hold on.
New baby has a name already. Baby girl.
Yeah.
Is it Tesley?
Tesley.
How'd you guys come up with that name?
We don't know. We kind of like sending things back and forth, texting her these messages. Hey, you like this? You like that? She's like, yeah. Take this letter out here, put this there, and then Tesley just kind of happened.
And how has she been doing being pregnant this time around?
Right.
Is she craving something?
She honestly pickles. She just is obsessed with pickles, which is pretty common. But that's about it.
Okay.
So Rachel's tried to call her a couple times, but it looks like her phone's off because it goes right to voicemail.
Oh, great.
So I don't know if there's something wrong with it. Oh
dead.
boy, hold on. Let's talk about it. It's probably dead.
It's probably dead.
She probably didn't charge it.
No. Or yeah.
What annoys you the most about her?
About my wife?
Why do you guys start more drama?
Honestly.
Well, let's see. I don't know. Honestly, there's a couple things. Maybe just lack of honesty, or the what do you? I'm like loud. I like
You're the
to,
open book.
So when she's like, "Well, that sounds nice," I'm like, "No, just say it doesn't sound nice. It's fine." That's probably the most thing.
So she won't tell you how she really feels.
I mean, she will, but it's like she does it so nice.
Yeah.
She sugarcoats.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody like that.
You're with your fame that you have, because you never got a chance to actually be famous single.
No.
Does that ever appeal to you if you guys do split up?
No, man.
Really?
These people, because everyone that writes to you with the wrong intentions or thirsty as hell, I ain't involved in all.
Do you
that.
realize that
you can never trust? You can never trust the.
Because Catelynn knew you when you were just this young high school kid, right?
Yeah, you can't really. Yeah, no way.
Hold on, one of our misfits is Mojo in the Morning misfit Victor. I knew you had to watch this show because you watch every second of television. What's up, Victor?
Hey, good morning, guys. I love the show. I've been watching it since the beginning, and it just sucks the amount of criticism you take, Tyler, throughout how many years, especially now. This guy is the most mature kid I've ever seen in my whole entire life.
How old are you, Tyler?
I'm 26.
26 years old, okay.
I mean, from the moment they had the first kid, the adoption, to the way he's dealt with his father, the issues with with Catelynn, it's just been like, honest to God, this kid is more mature than any 40-year-old I've ever met.
Do you think he's more mature than Slim?
Oh, easily, so much, so much more mature than Slim. But I mean, it just sucks the criticism that you take and the stuff that you've had to go through. Like I said, not just with the stuff in your own home, but with your dad and with everything else. It's just amazing, man. God bless you.
God, you said something nice.
I know. He doesn't say something. Threw out a God bless you.
He doesn't say something nice about anybody. This is amazing.
I do have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
I do have a question, though.
Victor.
Other than Farrah, who else on either your season or your shows or the other Teen Mom is the most annoying human being? Like somebody that, even when you see him like at a reunion or a special or something, you're just like, oh my God.
No, but listen. Everybody's really chill, but Farrah was the only one, man. I'm telling you, everyone else is pretty legit.
Do you ever hang out with Gary? Like, hang out with him?
Dude, Gary, man, that guy's funny.
Gary?
Oh my God, Gary, man, we
Gary,
chill with Gary.
Gary is amazing. Gary is one of my favorites on the show. That guy, I would just like to sit down with him and eat like 7 pizzas with that guy.
Oh,
He's real, man. He's real.
Tell me about when they brought Bristol Palin on the show. Sarah Palin's daughter. Who?
Uh-oh, here comes Spike getting political, Victor.
Yeah, okay, exactly.
Listen.
It has nothing to do with being political. It has to do with reality TV because
it's just I don't know what they're doing, man. I'm not in control of this show, but I don't know what they're doing.
You said they produce it completely different with her.
It's just I wouldn't say produce it, but you can tell that her answers are very she thinks very clearly scripted,
calculated,
very professional, and it's like, man, just chill. Dude.
She's not being herself.
Just calm down.
You know, they could see Russia from their house.
Hey, listen, we got to go, Victor.
All right, love you guys.
Catelynn is on with us. She called in, so we got her here. I hung up on him. We have to welcome, we have Tyler in right now from Teen Mom OG. You can watch it on MTV, but we also have to welcome Catelynn on with us. And Catelynn, welcome to the show, and how are you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good.
How are you feeling? First off, you're pregnant, right?
Yes,
How many months pregnant are we?
about almost 7 months.
Okay, so you're doing good. And now we've been talking to Tyler. Say hi to Tyler.
Hi, Tyler.
How you doing, honey?
I've been listening.
Oh, good. Has he said anything that has been wrong or?
No.
No. Okay.
No, I think that everything he's saying is correct and on point, and I agree with all the fans that have been calling in about him. I think everything he's saying is 100% on point.
Okay, do you have anything you want to clear up that the fans don't really know about you?
Yeah, what's most annoying about me?
Most annoying thing about you?
I know there's a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say there's a lot. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I would just say how he's Tyler's very, like when he's got something in his mind, man, nothing can change that no matter what it is. And sometimes that's hard for me because I'm so easygoing. But
yeah,
also it's a good quality because maybe, he pushes me to kind of do that.
Yeah, that's how I would view it. How many days into this 30-day breathing space thing are you in? Is it
done,
over?
It's done within I think 4 days or something.
Really?
Okay, so Catelynn, my question to you would be, is there something that you feel like you've learned over the past couple of weeks of being somewhat apart from him?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing that I've learned, even working with my therapist and doing my own work, is that I'm okay by myself. I can be okay by myself, and for a long time I didn't feel that way. So I think that's the number one thing. And yeah, we've been it's been 2 weeks of this self-reflection or whatever, but he hasn't mentioned that he spends the night quite a lot.
Oh, he does. Is it booty calls? Is it
Really?
Is it to get some pregnant booty?
You call me out. You call me out.
Hey, Catelynn, are you guys going to get back together, though? That's the thing that we want to know.
I think so. I think with we've been seeing a couple therapists and things like that, and I've even asked Tyler, I said, do you feel like things are getting better? And, because I feel like things have been shifting and changing, and he's agreed with me.
Would you recommend that for any couples? If there are any couples that were going through issues, would you recommend this self-reflection period that you guys are doing?
I think so. I think I think that it was definitely a positive thing, especially how Tyler mentioned he did a lot and when I was in treatment, and he took on a lot for me and Nova and the house, and he just had so much on his plate that it took me a minute to really let it sink in, but I thought no, he really. After a while, it was no, he deserves this time for himself because he was holding down so much at that time.
So Tyler in studio with us this morning, Catelynn on the phone, Teen Mom, OG, you remember 16 and Pregnant and Teen Mom. What does OG stand for?
Original Girls.
Original Girls. Okay. That's wild. Hey, Catelynn, he wouldn't tell me exactly how much you guys make doing the show, but maybe we can talk off the air and just find out about that. I want to know, can you get rich doing this? Are you guys rich?
I mean, listen, from where
Yeah?
Considering from where we came from, I would, yeah.
Good. And you guys are not spending all your money, right? You guys aren't
I'm investing like a.
Okay, I know you sound like a businessman, right?
I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but.
No, he is. Don't let him fool you.
What an intelligent couple that we got here. I like this. Listen, he's going to hang out some more with us. Are you okay with him doing that?
Oh, am I? Absolutely. I think it's awesome.
She doesn't get to say for a few more days they're on a break.
That's right. Exactly. Catelynn, thanks for going on the air with us, and we appreciate you guys.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Now, Tyler, you better say nice stuff.
I will. I promise. I love you.
If he doesn't, you now have the inside line. You know how to call us, okay?
All right. Well, have fun.